Hello, my name is Michael Vasquez, and I will be showing you how to utilize Google Forms to create quizzes, feedback forms, or anything that you need to collect data or information from either your students or your students' parents or guardians as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to googleforms.com. And so it should look like this for you. And so you'll be able to sign in, go to Forms, and try Forms for Work. Those are just the different options for you. But what you need is a Google account. And so you'll sign into that just to be able to save your different forms and be able to go back to them and review the responses. And so if you don't have an account, you can sign up for free here. But I have already logged in, and so we'll go ahead and see. These are my different forms that I've already done before. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a blank form. And so basically when you click on this, you'll see kind of this generic outline. It gives you different sample options here, and so you can definitely change your text and make it more customizable for you as well. So let's say today I want to create just a little form to give our students a little bit of kind of an experience of what it is to like vote. And so I'm not sure why that keeps popping up, but let's see here, voting sample is just what I'm going to call it. And so today you will practice voting by choosing, sorry about that, your favorite things. And so basically what this form will be used for is just to give our students what it is like to vote, since it is an election year. And so for this first one, we are going to choose what is your favorite food. And so you'll see that you just type in your question, and so you can see that it's a short answer right now. But if you click on this drop-down menu, you can do paragraphs, or where they can fill in like an essay question, multiple choice, check boxes, drop-downs, kind of all of that. But for today, we're going to do multiple choice, and so we'll see pizza, and then you can add an option and review that. So option 2 will be burger. Option 3, we'll do a chicken tenders. We know it's a popular one. And so you can go on from there. You can add as many options as you want. And so we see that we have this here. And then you can make it required. So if they want an option of a question that doesn't necessarily need to be answered, you can do it that way. Or if you want to make sure that your students do answer all of the questions, you can do that. And so from here, we can see that you can add a new question. You can import questions if you already have those, add titles and description, and add a picture. So if you want to add pictures of like your pizza, you can come over here, add an image to that. Or if you just want to add an image to the top of the question, you can also do that. You can also embed videos and other options as well. And so what we're going to do, we're going to add another question. And so this one will be, what is your favorite sport? Awesome. And then let's see, if you want to just test out a short answer, I'll leave that there for you. So what it is it provides you with a text box, and so they can fill this in. It does not let you go too long, and so if you have students who like to over explain, you can keep it as a short answer. But for the sake of this is a voting poll, so we will do this as multiple choice. And so we will have, let's see, football, let's do baseball or softball. We'll do a soccer and basketball. Now I know there's a lot of other sports, but for the sake of this, we just want to have a quick example. And so we see that we have these questions, and if you ever want to move your questions around, you can always do that as well. And so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and see what this looks like. And so of course you can customize your theme. You can preview it, and so it'll open another tab and it'll show you what this looks like. And so let's see, like you want to test it out, you can see that your email's logged in here. And so usually you'll use your students login, or if you don't want to have your students log in, what you can do is go back here. And so when you go through here, you can click send. And so what you'll do is do not collect email addresses. You can do it via a link, so that way they do not have to log in. But if you want to send it to specific emails, you can do that as well. You can also add another editor if you're collabing with another teacher as well. But yeah, and so let's go back to the sample. You can see that. Let's see burger, and then you click submit. And so you do have the option to edit this as well. So let's see if we go back here. You can see the responses. So my sample response did go through already. And so you'll see the different responses here when you're logged in as the editor. And then you can see it by question. You can see that individual. You can also see it like this way. You can also send this to a Google Sheets, and so what it'll do, it'll extract all of your responses, and it will put them into a Google Sheet to where you can see how many people voted for what, who voted for what, if you're collecting which students participated, and then yeah, you can go on from there and share the results with your classes. Yeah, so this is just a basic intro of how to use Google Forms. You can use it for a lot of different things. Like I said, collecting parent information, getting parent feedback. You can do it for quizzes as well. You can also do that for your students if you want to create an online quiz for them. It can be a lot of fun. You can also use this with a lot of other different resources as well. But that is how you use Google Forms.